This is the episode that Mala will be exposed in front of the whole family by Manat and you guys. This is a very shocking episode and it's actually happening very, very soon on Manat. Don't forget to subscribe in case you haven't subscribed to the channel, guys, as we jump straight into the video of today on Manat.
The episode opens with Gagan confiding in Vikrant, admitting Malika has made mistakes but insisting she's still growing. He carries guilt over not guiding her better but reassures Vikrant he trusts him, both for his character and because he's Roni's son, whose upbringing wouldn't let him go astray. He leaves Vikrant with some heartfelt words. Malika, meanwhile, vents her jealousy to Aishwarya, suspecting something is developing between Mannat and Vikrant. Aishwarya dismisses the worry, confident Mannat will always choose Shruti over anyone. Just then, she spots Anirudh lurking nearby and tries to confirm her suspicion, but he slips away before she can. Behind the scenes, Anirudh has been digging. He bribes a constable to verify Mannat's identity and it's confirmed she is indeed Aishwarya's daughter. The constable recalls Mannat once threatening to expose this to everyone. Anirudh smirks, realizing Aishwarya has unknowingly handed him the ammunition to bring her down. Elsewhere, a worried Mannat calls to check on Shruti, who reassures her she's fine and that Vikrant is taking good care of her, though she warns. Vikrant is good, but not everyone around is. Sensing Mannat is hiding something, she gently probes, but Mannat stays silent about Aishwarya's scheming and instead urges her to stay with Harneet for safety. Shruti agrees. Aishwarya returns home with unsettling calm. When Malika asks how she managed to get the legal papers ready, Aishwarya admits she's had them prepared all along, waiting for the right moment to take everything back from Mannat. She declares she never gave Mannat anything willingly. Malika has always been her only real daughter. Malika, emotional, admits she can't stand having to share her mother and after Aishwarya apologizes, forgives her, craving the affection. Mannat, for her part, refuses to sign any papers until her bail is confirmed, focused only on keeping Shruti safe. Meanwhile, Vikrant reflects on Gagan's faith in him and approaches Malika, apologizing for being harsh and admitting he probably hurt her more than she deserved, though he won't offer false hope, since his support for Mannat comes from genuinely believing in her innocence. Malika spins a lie, claiming Mannat directly threatened to destroy both their relationship and their business. Vikrant, taking her at her word, is met with tears and a hug from Malika, who calls his willingness to try again meaningful, while privately her real goal is to erase Mannat from his heart for good. Mannat quietly longs for her father's support, admitting she never wanted to meet her mother. But if her father were alive, he would have stood by her through this storm. Fed up with constant humiliation from Neetu and Kiran, one mocking her poverty, the other her parenting, Shruti decides to leave the house. Aishwarya warns Malika that losing Mannat means losing their leverage, prompting Malika to push Vikrant to stop Shruti. Shruti refuses to back down and Mannat catches her just before she collapses, triggering a flashback to jail where Anirudh had shown her evidence against Malika and begged her not to sign the agreement. In the final confrontation, Mannat walks in with her bail confirmed and lays the truth bare, telling Roni he may be upset with her but needs to face reality. The evidence is damning. Malika had poisoned the wheat flour. Vikrant is devastated. Malika launches into her usual victim act, accusing Mannat of trying to steal Vikrant and ruin her life. Then the mask slips. In a fit of rage, Malika blurts out that she wished the children had died and that Mannat had rotted in jail. The room falls silent at the confession. Vikrant raises his hand in fury, but Mannat stops him, choosing to hold on to her dignity instead, because she's already won. The episode starts with Malika saying to Mannat that she wishes those children die and Mannat will be jailed for that. She will die in a jail too. Vikrant raised his hand to slap. Malika, Mannat stops him and says that he isn't like that. Vikrant asks his dad, "What about those children?" Gagan asks. Malika, what happened to her? Malika lies to them that Mannat is trying to frame her. She wasn't in that video. This video is lie. Roni shouts on Malika. He asks Aishwarya why. She is silent. Because of Malika's fault, those children would have died. Their hard work and reputation would have ruined. What if something have happened to those children? How could her daughter do like this? He demands her to say. Either she's also involved in it. Doesn't she know Malika is to do it? Aishwarya pretends like innocent there. Ravindra supports Aishwarya. Kiran talks against Aishwarya. There she blames Aishwarya for Malika's act. Complains that she didn't raise her well. Aishwarya acts like she doesn't know anything. Neetu says that Malika didn't think about those children. Gagan asks Malika what did she get in a return. She lies to them that she didn't do anything. Roni asks her to shut up. Vikrant asks Malika what about Manat. She was in a jail. An attempted to murder case filed on her. Malika complains that he's still thinking about Manat. Vikrant demands her to stay away from him. Aishwarya says that whatever she did to get Vikrant in her life, it's just a small mistake of her. Vikrant asks, Aishwarya, is this a small mistake? Of Malika, she tried to kill small children, she ruined his business and hard work. She did this all to make him hers? He can't even forget those children's crying sound. Shalini's brother was there too. He felt guilty for treating an innocent girl badly. He ignored her for his feelings. He thought to treat her well and forced himself to get close with her for her happiness. He felt very wrong to avoid Malika. She even instigated him against Manat. She lied to him that Manat want to take revenge on them and ruin them, he believed. Her misunderstands Manat. He warns her not to show her fake tears to him. He won't trust her again. Vikrant says that. She didn't show a mercy to those children. Vikrant complains that she's still defending herself after she did this to those children. Manat went to jail for her act. She thought that those children's happiness bring blessings to them and prepared a food for them by herself. Malika sent her to the jail for that. Malika asks him if he getting angry on her for hurted those children or sent Manat to the jail. She saw him holding her hands and talked with her Lika lover. Vikrant asks her, doesn't she saw them hurting Manat? There, Malika says that she did this all for him because he never treated her as his wife. He was always clings to Manat. She bad-mouthing on Manat and her upbringing. Manat loses her cool and slaps Malika. Manat asks her to look at herself first. Vikrant says that Malika isn't realizing her mistakes at all and questioning his character. He was done with her. He shouldn't have married to Malika. Leaves from there in angry. Malika runs behind him. Later, Gagan and Kiran are blaming Aishwarya for not raised Malika well. She guided her to a wrong path. Ravinder defends Aishwarya there. Meanwhile, Vikrant meets Aditya and apologizes to Shalini. Shalini informs him that they saved him at a right time. Manat comes there and shares her happiness with Shalini. Vikrant tried to feed the food to Aditya, but he didn't eat it. Manat advised to Aditya and feeds to him. Vikrant feels disappointed and blames himself for lose his trust. Manat follows him behind and stop him. Later, Neetu lashes out at Aishwarya and Malika. She complains to Malika that she tried all the way to unite her with Vikrant. He wasn't interested to marry her at all. She did her wrong. She doesn't deserve her son at all. She tried to send him to the jail. She threatens to cut off their relationship with Malika. Gagan scolds Malika there. Kiran asks Aishwarya to convince Neetu. Roni scolds Puneet for not cooperate with Vikrant. He pretends like listening to his taunts to stop him suspecting Puneet. He fears that Roni may kick him out of the house. Neetu says to Roni that she doesn't want to keep Malika near Vikrant. Aishwarya is still supporting Malika even after this much happened. Aishwarya tries to convince her but failed. Malika hears it. and threatens to take the poison. Meanwhile, Manat consoles Vikrant. Vikrant learns from Manat that all the charges against Malika dropped. Episode end.